I got an infection from a girl on Snapchat and I was urinating blood. Dear Miss B, please keep me anonymous. I met this girl on Snapchat in mid-October last year. She came to my DM to complain that my streaks were too many, and I replied her rudely. She got pissed, and I apologized immediately to get on her good side and to know her better. We vibed and eventually took the conversation to WhatsApp. By the way, I'm a certified loner, meaning I'm not interested in anything concerning love or relationships. I made this clear to her so she would know I wasn't in her DM to propose or anything like that. I was just making a new friend and my intentions were pure. We talked the whole day until around 10 p.m. when I got to know she was single and mostly at home, bored and lonely. She barely had friends, and judging from our conversation, she was liking my vibe and seemed very comfortable talking to me because she was already very open. And it hadn't even been 24 hours yet. So I suggested that she come over the next day so we could hang out. Let's call her Lily. Lily said she'd think about it and give me a feedback the next morning. Fast forward, she agreed and I was expecting her around 11 a.m. But she showed up at 10 p.m. I let her into my home because she said she felt lonely. And though I thought she'd come in the morning so we could hang out a little, go for a walk and maybe sit somewhere cool and talk, she arrived late. Moreover, her place is about an hour's drive from mine, so I couldn't send her back home at that hour. At this point, you all should know she came for a sleepover. A girl I had just met on Snapchat the day before. I had mixed feelings. I was scared, but at the same time, glad she showed up. At least she didn't disappoint me. But I was also scared at the same time. But I was also scared she might be a witch because why would someone come over at 10 p.m. to meet a stranger for the first time? I went out to get her food, and when I returned, she had already changed into a singlet-like top, and her breasts were showing from both sides. She was eating while I was finishing up a building drawing on my laptop for a client. I finished up quickly, and after eating, she came to sit on my lap. We had a beautiful conversation. My hands were around her waist during the conversation, and she held one of my hands and placed it on her breast, and it all began from there. Part 2 of the story drops soon.